using the single points of just my hands and my biceps, my back, like my body was swollen like the Pillsbury Doughboy. I mean, it looked horrible. And so they kept me in there for a while, but
how long?
Probably about 8 hours. I was in about 8 hours on IVs and stuff like that.
So they just is basically a rehydration issue. That's a big part of it.
Mm-hmm. Tons of fluid. And they sent me home though, so I went home that night.
And how long did you wait before you jumped back at it?
I think I was back on the pull-up bar about a week and a half later. And then I broke the record 6 weeks later.
Wow.
I broke the record.
Jesus Christ. So when you did get back on the pull-up bar, how fucked up was your body?
It was bad, but what I do is like what I've done through everything, which isn't real smart. I mean, it works for me, so I'm not saying do this. Is I've trained through a lot of my injuries, and I started developing. I started doing that in buds, in SEAL training, because in SEAL training, you got to start from day one, or they just kick you out. So I started from day one enough. So my third time going through, I was really jacked up.
Well, you had pneumonia.
Yeah, I had pneumonia, and I had really bad stretch fractures. So my stretch fractures, so I would put a sock on and then duct tape my foot all the way up to the top of my, or to the mid of my ankle, or to the end of my calf. And because my stretch fractures were so bad, so like the pivot point between my ankle and my shin, I just casted that all the way up. And so I went through for a few months with stretch fractures. What's crazy about that is they healed. By the time I got to third phase, my stretch fractures were healed.
Wow.
And I don't even know how, rhyme or reason behind it. I ran on them. A few months later, they were healed.
Wow.
So I don't know what that means.
So you just pushed through the agony, and eventually your body just said, this crazy fuck is not going to stop.
It's a true statement. Yeah. It's weird. A lot of my injuries I've just pushed through, and I ducked